Michelle started calling her all kinds of things and was saying basically that her marriage was fake. And Lyrica walked out, but then she came back and was like, oh, my marriage isn't fake, blah, 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 blah. So Lyrica told A1, who's her husband, the situation. A1 has produced for K. Michelle. So he went to K. Michelle's house to talk to K. Michelle about the situation. And K. Michelle was like, look, I'm always going to keep it real with you. Like, you family, like, I'm going to be real with you. Lyrica, you know, I heard that Lyrica be fucking Safari. And so A1 got kind of upset. And he started saying all these things about Lyrica, about K. Michelle, how K. Michelle ain't nobody, and nobody wants to book K. Michelle, and blah, 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 blah. So then A1 is in the studio with another one of the cast members named Marcus. And Marcus basically confirmed what K. Michelle was saying, because Marcus, who was at the time dating that's Tara Marie.
I don't know.
It's one of the girls.
One of them hoes.
One of them. Had told him the same thing, that Lyrica had been kind of flirty with Safari. Now, ladies, if y'all remember, not too long ago, a picture of Safari leaked. And you know what picture I'm talking about.
Did you even see that?
I did see that picture.
Did you like it?
It's too much for me.
Yeah, y'all like big dicks.
That's too much. It wrapped around his leg. That's what one of the girls was saying. It wrapped around his leg. But that's too much for me. Anyways,
y'all like shit like that.
Anyways.
You probably, how long you looking at it?
I just looked at it. I was curious to see what it looked like. Everybody was talking about it. So I was like, let me see what it looks like. And that thing.
This what?
That thing.
That thing is what? What you mean?
But did you see the Chris Brown picture?
No, that
Chris Brown picture looks like a pencil, but that shit was long too.
Y'all like that shit? What, so you just
Safari was like long and thick.
Wait, hold on. So you just played with some stuff and shit?
No, we're not gonna have this discussion.
Why not?
Because I did not do that.
I'm just asking the question.
And I'm answering you.
When I look at J-Lo and shit, like, you know, K. Michelle and all them.
Jack and after K. Michelle.
No, but it look big, you know.
Okay, so they look big. It's not my company.
Whatever. Anyway, continue.
So, A1 goes and he confronts Lyrica with the situation. I will say, and me and John agree on it, the way that he came about it was wrong, but at least he confronted her. He didn't, go behind her back and do some fucked up shit. So he confronts her about it, and he's like, oh, I heard, this is the second person that says that you've been messing with Safari, and is it true? And then Lyrica gets upset, and she, throws a bottle. No, she throws a cup. And she throws a cup. And then she goes outside in the car and she's like, I'm a fucked up on site. And when I see her, I'm up on site. And him tall, F him, F Safari. Like, she was acting out. So me and John, I started talking to John. And I was like, John, what do you think? Did you think she actually did it, or do you think she's just upset? So John said this.
I said she cheated. I mean, it's easy. When a girl or anybody, even a man, once they get to that point where they feel embarrassed, it's because they did something. I feel like she did.
I agree with you too, because I feel like when you're accused of something, and I'm at fault of it, I've done it. When you're accused of something, you tend to overplay it out. You will tend to.
But what did you do? Let's say this.
I haven't cheated. I didn't cheat. I'm saying when you're caught in a lie. So I've lied before, not to you, but to other people.
Mm-hmm.
And to save my own ass. And it wasn't a malice lie. It wasn't a bad thing. It was just I was trying to not, fuck my life up. Not really fuck my life up, but I don't know how to explain it. It was basically I lied, I got caught lying, and instead of fessing up to it, I made it a big deal.
What was it about?
I don't remember.
You do remember. What was it about?
I don't remember. No, I don't remember.
Or was it your mom or somebody?
I think it was with mom.
Was about to beat your ass?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mama B. Shout out to my mama. You know what I'm saying?
But no, like even with my ex, you know, the one that I was with before you, like when he was caught cheating, it went from it being about him to, oh, why are you listening to Taylor? Oh, Taylor never liked me. Taylor this. And it was like, bruh, just like, why are you focusing on Taylor? Why does it matter where the picture came from? It's the picture. It's
so
the comment.
I was still dating and stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
We were
even after that, right?
We were engaged.
And you still was like, you know what? What if I did some shit like that?
I don't know. Before, if you would have met me before in the situation, I would have said I would have left you. But now, going through the situation, you never know what you're going to do in the situation. So
you never know what you're going to do. I know one thing.
Well, I know you're never going to, I hope you would never cheat on me.
I'm not going to cheat on you. I hope you don't cheat on me.
I won't cheat on you.
You're a big dick bandit. But anyway, come on. What you was about to say?
I can't with you. But that's what we were saying. We were agreeing to the fact that, like, bruh, you if it's not true, then why are you overreacting? And then I read somewhere that someone was like, well, she's getting accused of something that she's not doing. And she's probably hurt by it.
She's lying, man. Like, I've been through situations where I'm not gonna put nobody on blast, but I was there, like, I was there. Alright, fuck it, I ain't gonna put it on blast because it's not really, it's done with. It was like 3-4 years ago. So, one of my best friends, Jamil, right? So, I was dating my ex at the time. It was like, 2012, long time ago, but so pretty much he got caught and she was like, you know, she was asking the questions stuff in front of me and my ex, and it came to a point he was like everybody just get out, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? But then I understood, so I was like, okay, man, we out. Then he had called me later on. He was like, bro, I apologize for that, man. Just, I had to do something. But yeah, man, like it happened. Man.
You did what he was accused of?
I mean, yeah, that's why I said, like, when men and women, when they act like that, they did it.
Yeah, I feel like even if she didn't, like, have sex with him, the way that she's going about it is like, oh, the part two that John was like, nah, man, she did it was the whole, she deleted her text. She doesn't keep her, and then her excuses, I never keep my text. I'm sorry, I might delete some texts because they're not important, or like, when you be getting those, when you get those, like, notifications, like when you're signing into stuff and they're giving you numbers, you tend to delete those, or you tend to delete numbers of, like, people you don't talk anymore, you got into a feud with, or you get upset with, you like, cross them out, and you delete their messages. The iPhone does that, like, you might
iPhone don't do nothing. You control that.
iPhone, you might delete them on contact, but their message thread might still be there. So, she said she deleted, she always deletes her contact. I'm sitting here thinking, like, so you delete the conversations you have with your husband? Like, I could delete everybody's conversation, but my man's conversations, never. So that was another thing, but some people are like, I don't keep my messages either.
I don't get the big deal about it, but, I feel like, in my opinion, that some people delete messages, they hide them.
Yep, I agree.
So, with that, I don't, because everybody was a hoe at one point. I remember when I was a strong, I should still talk to my ex and stuff, either of the females, and, like, I either, like, put the shit on quiet mode or airplane mode, or I delete some of the messages, or I just don't have my phone at all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I've been doing this since 2009. No, I'm just playing with y'all, but you know what I mean? Like, I know the game, like, I know the game where, cheat or you just messing around with multiple people and you're not trying to show people business. So, you know, like when we watched that, I like, yeah, she did it, you know, so.
And then her mom confronted her too and was like, oh, I heard you told me you were texting him, and she was telling her mom, like, yeah, he's texting stuff like, oh, I miss you, Lyrica, or like something like that. And I'm like, bruh, that's like flirtatious ass texting, like, that's how me and Cicada text, and we best friends.
Y'all niggas gay. But anyway, but my whole point is too is that.
It's like my sister. I text my sister the same way.
My whole point is though.
I will never text one of my guy friends. Like Dom is different. Dom is he's Dom. But like I would never text any of my guy friends that way. Like, oh, I miss you. No, bro. Like that's not.
You probably did do that.
No.
Yeah, like I miss you. No. I miss you too. No. You know your friend. I miss you too.
No.
You know you want to go on a date and stuff.
No.
You know kiss stuff.
No.
Blah 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 stuff. Okay.
We had this discussion before. My friend circle is very limited now. Like it's not big like it was before. Before I used to have a lot of it.
You know what? Let me tell y'all something. This is different. First of all, shout out to all the faithful people in the world because what I learned is that being faithful is the best thing ever because you ain't got to worry about no shit. You ain't got to worry about people. Well, you still got to kind of worry about that because, you know, old chicks and shit or old niggas will pop up in your life for no damn reason and shit. And, you know, that's God trying to test you and stuff. But, you know, whatever. But shout out to the faithful people. Anyway, my whole thing is when me and Shadiri first started dating was that I don't have a big deal about you having guy friends because I know a lot of girls, you know, I have a lot of, you know, girls that's like homegirls and stuff. My thing is don't be trying to be friends with the niggas that used to fuck or have feelings for because I was taught the hard way that on both sides, whether I was a victim or I was the victimizer, that at the end of the day, you have sex with somebody and y'all been talking to for a while, you know, some of that shit gonna come at either it's gonna be both or either like I could be, you know, the faithful type person, I could be cool, but that person may have different intentions, you know, so that's why I had to explain to you.
Everyone's intentions are different. Not everyone thinks the way they use it. I was one of those people that thought, oh, you could be friends with everybody no matter what.
Nah, that shit.
And now
I thought that too. Like, you know, when I was dating, you know, someone who won't be nameless, but when I was dating, you know,
that won't be nameless.
That will be nameless. Whatever. When I was dating, you know, that person that I was still talking to, you know, women that I did stuff with and stuff, but I learned from her best friend is that shit ain't cool. You know, that shit's still like, you know. And then I like at first I didn't.
No matter what, and that's what we had this conversation. We talked about it before. Like no matter what, you may not be messing with that person no more, but there's still that feeling. Like I'm sorry, there's still that connection there.
So you got a connection and shit?
Oh,
huh? No, I'm asking a question.
Well, then rearrange the way you ask the question.
No. So you still be having feelings and shit. So
no, you don't have feelings. Like, I'm sorry, but our feelings your feelings towards me will change as we get older. Like the way that we love each other now is going to change in the future. Our love is not going to be the same all the time. You know that, right?
I know, but
I'm still going to love the shit out of you. Like, ain't nobody, like, if any bitch tries to talk to you, I'm going to fuck her ass up. But I'm not going to love you the same way now that I did before because our experiences and things will change. Like, when we have kids, my love for you is going to grow 10 times more, and I'll love you differently than I do now because we have kids. When our kids get older and they start leaving the nest, that's going to, like, if we go through a tragic situation, like, when Grandpa died, I loved you, but you being there for me when Grandpa died was another way for me, like, my love for you grew even more. And I started appreciating you differently